It's the middle of the most important case that this town has seen. In the biggest corruption scandal since I got my hand caught in the company vending machine. The lawyer can be seen presenting his case now, along with his underwear. How embarrassing. I have the same pair. We'll keep you updated on how all this turns out. And before you ask, no, you can't crash at mine. It was a sight that was tragic. The destruction of that hairline was like something I've never seen before. There was also the destruction of a generation of people's homes, a path of ruin left in the wake of the tornado. But there was one bright moment. I now didn't have to look at that hairline again, as this victim of male pattern baldness was reunited once again with his wig. This was cat news. They're the unsung heroes of our age. They're for us in our darkest moments, while offering us unbelievable deals. When your family and friends are selfishly sleeping at 3 a.m., they're there calling you incessantly, because that's just how much they care. So next time you hear the phone ring, how about you think of them for a change? Thank you, telemarketers, for being there. This was Cat News. Pick up the phone. I have an amazing offer that you don't want to miss out on. It's the last time we'll see him again, as Sean the Stuntman has decided to retire mid-flight. He's also left the Earth's stratosphere. His family has asked us all to say goodbye, and to be sure to wear sunglasses while we do. If only Sean had taken similar safety precautions, he'd see that this was a stupid idea. What a tragedy. He had such a promising career. This was Cat News, having a better day than Sean. It's that time of year again, where we begin our annual diet. Now people talk about getting to the finish line, achieve your goals, lose weight, put that baguette down and leave the shop. In this culture obsessed with outcomes, I think, and I'm being brave here, we need to celebrate making it to the starting line, because that's where our journey begins. Looking yourself in the mirror and realizing your body doesn't fit in it. So pat yourself on the back when your hand's not occupied by food, because thinking about beginning is the most important part. This was Cat News, starting my diet tomorrow. It's finally that time, once again, where we collectively look at the moon, like we all just got done reading the latest young adult romance novel. Scientists say to take safety precautions. I can tell you, I'm already blind. You know, I never had much interest in science, and after today, I still don't. This was Cat News, blocking out science. Have a nice day. It's a question we all have to reckon with. Should I take that 5th vacation? More on that later. An unambitious kid has told his teacher that he wants to be an adult when he grows up. She told him to aim higher. He replied, he did. You can't argue with that. They say that children are the future. I don't know if anyone believes that, but we need adults. They can't be children forever. Where do they get teachers these days? This was Cat News, forever young. It's often said that you can't run away from your problems. Well, my fugitive status says otherwise. A getaway driver in last night's breaking news story is still on the run, as he doesn't know how to drive. His tragic past will continue to haunt him, at least until he gets a fake passport. We'll keep you updated. This was Cat News, still recovering from my trauma, and have a nice day. Can you hear that? That's the sound of the singer's career ending, if it even existed in the first place. Scientists are saying This may be the first time the sound of failure has ever been detectable, as such a vacuum was left after last night's concert. The singer was available for comment, but we didn't want one. And who would? This was Cat News, retiring before my inevitable failure. Fashion is serious business, and if you're not fashionable, you shouldn't have rights. That was the opening sentence of my college thesis, which doesn't exist now. The college, this up-and-coming star of the catwalk, is taking things to the next level by showing us all the importance of authenticity. I think I'm feeling inspired